the moment, tonight is the night.
Hey guys, it's Crypto Meow Analysis coming at you with an update video on Dogelon Mars. So it's unfortunate, I was sleeping like a baby last night, and my target got hit of 131, which is area of support, and like I predicted, oh my god, I know everything. Obviously not, but like I thought, and I'm upset because I never put in my buy order because I didn't think it was going to happen last night when I was sleeping. But it actually hit 13, and we're not in the red like we were here. Look at this giant wick. So I guess I'm just going to try to catch the giant wick down, which is better for me because, you know, I'm buying for cheaper. But again, it's so important to not go all in and to just wait until the RSI is oversold, because every single time we're oversold, it does mark a trend reversal, even if it's temporary. So like for traders, this is a dream because it's like, oh, I'm going to get in right now. We're oversold. Bitcoin's oversold on the daily. Elon's oversold on the daily. So it's like there's a lot of good news technically now that hopefully we're bottomed. But you could always draw a wick down there. For some reason, it's not showing on that, so I'm just going to change it over here. I don't know. On the hourly, you can see that literally it hits 131, and unfortunately, I didn't have my buy order. Look, if I had done that, I could have swooped up my 7.6 billion for like under $1,000. So I am kind of annoyed at that, but it's okay. Yeah, that kind of sucks because on that position I would have been up like 400, 500 bucks or something. No, I would have been up on the 70. It would be like $210 up, which I don't care about because again, we already have so many and we've already accumulated so much. But again, I'm just letting you know, maybe it's best to put in your buy orders because look, and I should have done that. I'm such a dummy for not doing that. But literally, look, I'm like, okay, 13. You know what? I actually probably wouldn't. Yeah, 1301. But was that 13? Did that get hit? 13.1 got hit. So yeah, you know what? I technically would have missed it by like 0.00009. So actually, I'm not upset because never mind. I didn't see that. I thought literally it tagged 131, but it's 1301. That's support. So again, whatever. So again, that is the. I hate saying that. I'm getting used to this whole talking to nobody like on my computer. But so basically, 13 is the next area of support. So personally, I'm probably at this point, because it did that, I am gonna put in a buy order. But I don't think it's realistic anymore for it to go back down that low, because we already hit oversold. We already stamped oversold on the RSI. You see how we're officially in the red, and we're max bearish on the stock RSI. So I do think we are going to get some sort of reversal from here, like we did here. You see how we went up, we went up, we went up, we went up, up. So I don't know if it's going to continue, but again, I think I kind of missed out, so I kind of have to wait now. I think this is also possible, so keep in mind from this high to this local low, because it did stamp oversold, it can, at this point, it can come back up to 18 and still be bearish. So it can still come back up to between 18 and 21 either, because coins tend to do that. And if we don't get above 18 or 21, that is going to mark another point that we're going to be stuck at. So if we do go up, we are going to curl up. Obviously, we're going to curl up, and then we're going to go back down. And then maybe that will stamp the red at around adding a 0.8 and 13. And then maybe I can buy at that point. But again, these plays take a really long time, okay? And that's like very bearish, guys. So just remember, it's okay. We're dollar cost averaging down, we're holding, and we're trying to buy for as cheap as possible. Or if you're trying to trade it, then theoretically you buy here and then you sell at 18 and you profit for, like 27%. So personally, I'm not rich, so I can't do that. But, you know, if you are easy 27%. Kind of like here, and I'll show you where I get that information from, but like it always has a tendency of returning that high. So like here, from this high to that low, and you know, if we knew that this was a reversal point, you came back and tagged the 382 and then you fell off the table. So again, just food for thought. I'm not saying, you know, I'm not telling you guys what to do, but again, just know that that's there and those are the targets. Anyway, yeah, so hopefully we just get on out of here, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Again, I do wish that I picked up that many coins for a band, but unfortunately I didn't. We are almost all the way back down to prior to this move and this move, which kind of took away all the profits I had at this point. I think I put in what, like 5K, 45, something like that, and now my portfolio is sitting at like 60. Well, it hit 65, but sorry, it hit 6, but I think with that little bounce it's at 65. So still in the green by a little bit, but you know, it's demoralizing to see your portfolio go from like 4 to 13, 14, and then for it to come back down to 6. So, you know, I know people are like, oh, why didn't you take profit, blah, 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 because, you know, it just takes that one time for it to actually run, and I'm not going to sit over here and guess. Like, I don't want to trade. I'm not a trader. I don't have time, and I just want to wait for the big move, and I think it's going to happen for Dogelon. That's obviously why I'm in it, and if it doesn't, then I'm just going to be stuck in Dogelon until 2028. You know, like the one guy said that commented on my video, like, hey, you just accumulate for 2028. Yeah, okay, I will. I'll just accumulate until 2028. I know people are like, oh, that's so far away, blah, blah, blah. What is this Coinbase fee? But it's really not, like, especially if you're not going all in and you're not like constantly, you know, worried about the price action, just leave it alone. It'll eventually go up. Like for Dogecoin, for example, people were getting wrecked for a very long time, and then they finally got rewarded. Like, it came out and then it dropped by so much for what, like 4 years? Yeah, 4 years, and then it had a small little move, and then it basically gave it all back, waited another 4 years, and then it moved up. So that's a long time, guys. Anyway, let's look at the holders. Crypto.com, obviously number 1, blah, blah, blah. Gemini, 12. Binance Peg Token Wallet, 13. So, let's see. Obviously, their valuation went down. It was 2.4 million. Now it's only 1.9 million. So, that's not good. It was supposed to go up, so we could have been on their. We could be on their. Justin Sun is holding 66,000. That's interesting. So let's look at the Burn wallet. Let's see if there are any new people that sent to the Burn. Yeah. Wow. Someone keeps sending 291411435. Who keeps sending the same amount? That's a lot of money. That's like, what is that? Like 100 million was like $18. 200 million is like 36. So what is that, like $50? Someone keeps sending $50 to the dead wallet for like exactly the same amount. You know, honestly, I'm just gonna copy you. I'll just do that next time. I hope my ad revenue on those 2 Burn tokens are a lot, so I could send more. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty interesting. Yeah. So again, 20 hours ago, we had somebody send around 300 million, valued at $50. That is going to be probably between $500 and $5,000 next bull run, or whenever Dogelon Mars has its bull run. Maybe I should say that whenever Dogelon Mars decides to finally go up and have its bull run, that's going to be around $500 to $5,000, which is a 10 to 100x, which is exactly where I think Dogelon Mars is headed. Anyway, I hope this all makes sense. Just here for another day of motivation, encouragement. You know, keep your heads on straight. I know the market's going down. I know it sucks. It sucks for me too. You guys saw my portfolio. I'm getting wrecked. But again, don't feel obligated to buy. Just wait. You know, like if you have money on the side, which you definitely should have money on the side to allocate only for this. See, like a lot of people have hobbies and stuff. Like people buy, you know, Pokemon cards. I know my friend, he my coworker, he spends all of his money on Pokemon cards, and that's like an investment for him. Some people buy pops. Some people buy, I don't know, just other stuff. There's niche things and collections for everything. Me, I have my money on the side for investment because I need to get out of this situation that I'm in. I'm going to try to create a lot of wealth, and this is my only way out to making it. So that's why, again, this is like where my money goes. It's like, okay, well, I'm put money on the side, and I have money on the sideline, because I'm obviously trying to make something for myself. So whatever it is that you guys do, basically what I'm trying to say is, just play it smart, have money on the side, don't go all in. The next target down is 13. If you think that we're bottomed, then we may be bottomed. But if you don't think we're bottomed, or if you're trying to buy now, maybe buy half now and then half when we're sitting at 13, and then don't buy any more until we add a 0 and 8. And nobody wants to hear that, but again, if you believe in Dogelon Mars, then it doesn't matter because you believe it's going up. Same here. I believe it's going up, so I'm just waiting, and I'm going to accumulate more because I've seen what can happen. I've seen my XLM portfolio go from 8 cents to 2 cents 90, and then go to 80 cents. And in my mind, the entire time, I'm like, no way, this thing's coming back. This thing's dead. This thing's just going to go back. This is such a scam. And I missed out on, I think, $250,000 at that point. Same with Shiba Inu. Back when I was with Shiba Inu, I marked my targets and I put in like $4,000, exactly like Dogelon Mars. I put in $4,000 and I made like 17K. So I knew my targets, but I saw like my $4,000 go to like $17,000 or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay, great. Like I'm gonna take this profit. There's no way this thing's going back up. And I missed out on like life-changing wealth there too. And I'm like, damn it, like how did I miss out on this? Same with Dogecoin. I had, it was like 10K. You traded between, 201 and 203. I don't know if you guys remember that, like 5-6 years ago when it was stuck in that horrible like range. And then you get a 1 or 2x on, $10,000. You're like, oh, great. Like, especially because like nothing's happened for the last like 4 years. You're like, oh, this is my album. This is great. You sell early and bam, like it gets valued at like $2.3 million. Dang it. I missed out on $2.3 million. Like, you just don't think that that's possible. I didn't think that that's possible. I didn't think that it could go that high, but it did. So I'm not going to miss out on this. This is my next ticket out. I believe in it, and I think it's going to happen. I really do. I think I'm going to stick with it. I really think this is it. I think this is going to happen. I think there's the reason also why I think that is because the community. There's such a big community. We have 151,000 holders. We have we're like 88th on the watch list for all of the cryptocurrencies out there. We have a layer 2 blockchain coming out. We're building on Arbitrum. We have Rufus chain coming out, which is Web3 development. Like we have the Elon metaverse coming out. So there's like all that news is just like, news right now, but they're gonna develop it and it's gonna come out and then people are gonna utilize it. And Elon is gonna be more than just a meme coin. It's gonna be like Shiba Inu that has utility. So that's why I'm so bullish on this, because I saw what happened with Shiba and I missed out on my millions there, right? And I looking back, it's easy to say, oh, I got peanuts, but I was super grateful. I'm happy I turned. Anytime you turn $4,000 into 17 grand, it's like, it's a win. But I'm not looking for that little bit. I'm looking for a lot. I'm looking for, man, I want to buy a house. I want to, have a vacate. I want to kind of like retire in a sense, million, like, $2-3 million. Like that's pretty good. You don't have to worry about anything anymore. You could like relax. You could do, you could start working on actually making your money work for you instead of working for money, which is my goal, my plan. It's going to happen. I know it will happen because I'll make it happen. And, regardless, we'll see. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But anyway, just food for thought. Throwing that out there. Hopefully, some of you guys can relate and know what my plan is and have the same plan. And you guys already know that this is a solid play. You guys probably have your heads on straight, and you're like, yeah, I don't care. The market's down. Elon's down 8% today. I don't care. This is great. I want it to go even lower so I can make more, so then I can make more later. So please like, subscribe, comment. Thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you for listening to me yapping for the last like 10-15 minutes, however long it is. And I hope you guys got something out of this video. I will come back at you tomorrow with an update video on Elon. Hopefully it's back above 20. You know how I always say back above 20 is the goalpost. We need to get above 20 to start Elon's bull run and stay above it. So hopefully we're above that, and if not, obviously I'll keep you guys updated. We'll keep updating. We'll keep looking at the updates and the price action, and we'll just take it from there. So thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you guys and everyone in the next video.